Welcome back to G-Body Garage. Today we're doing something a little different. We're actually up here in Indiana at a buddy's place. As you can tell, he's got a nice, beautiful 86 Monte Carlo Super Sport. This thing is a little street and strip car that he built a couple years ago. And he actually bought the motor from a buddy of mine. He had the motor freshened up and it kept leaking oil after he finally got time to put it in. So today we're actually going to pull the motor back out, or try to find this leak and see if we can fix it without pulling the motor. But if not, we're going to yank the motor out and see if we can get it fixed for him. He hasn't even been able to run this since he put the motor in it. He just had the car caged. That's why the back window is out of it. The cage has been done, or was done great. I really like the cage, so this is actually how I'm going to try to have mine done. This also has a Grand National rear end sitting in it, and it's full ladder bars. So I mean, it's a really nice little street and strip car, but unfortunately, you know, with it leaking oil everywhere, they're not going to let you run. So today we're going to try to find that and see if we can get that fixed for him. So I'm actually waiting for Steve to get back right now. He had to go pick up his kids real quick before we really got started on this. So while I'm waiting on him, I'm going to show you this car a little bit. I mean, the cage is just super tight, tucked. He actually has the exact same seats that I have in the 86 at home. We actually found them on Facebook one day, and I went and picked them up for him because they were over closer to my house than his. But it has a nice little B&M shifter, but the dash is all original. Everything pretty much works. The back window is, like I said, out of it right now because they just had that cage put in. He has full drag slicks sitting back there for it, but it actually has a set of ET Streets on it. These are the Jegs wheels, and they have done really well, and they look really good on this car. I don't know if I can really crawl under this car because it's not very high off the ground, but as you can tell, it's full ladder bars, coilovers, with an 8.5 inch Grand National. So I mean, the car is well built. The people that actually did the ladder bar setup for him are guys that drag race and build drag cars, so they knew what they were doing. So the car has also been lizard skinned under the carpet to help with heat and dampening. So he should be here soon. We're going to take a look at it, run it on the stands. I'm going to crawl up under it, see if I can find this leak, and then we will go from there. What's going on, guys? So we're here, we ran the car. It has a real small oil leak. I mean, it's 2 drops about every minute or less. It is slowed up for some reason significantly. We're not really sure why. So instead of pulling the motor on this thing, we're just gonna kind of leave it for now. He's gonna spray it off, silicone the whole back of the pan. Like most people know, small blocks are just prone to leaking. If they're not leaking, there's probably more of a problem, or there's no oil in them. So he's going to silicone the whole back of the pan with the engine still in it, because he can reach up through the flex plate. So it's not really nowhere near like it was, so we'll leave it alone. But besides that, the car's running great. It sounds great. I hadn't really heard it since it's had the new motor in it in person. I mean, the car just sounds amazing. So he'll end up putting the car back together now, maybe taking it to a track eventually, and we'll be there to see it. So with that, guys, hit the like and subscribe button. If you got a car that you're working on or something, put it in the comments, let me see it. Besides that, I'll see you next time.